Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out some high-end makeup, and I have already got my foundation on. None of that stuff was new, but I'll go ahead and put down below what I used for that. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the concealer part of it. I'm going to be testing the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I went to Sephora and she recommended this concealer for if you have dry skin and for good coverage. So let's test it out and see what we think. And she also used the Pro Airbrush Detail 57 Sephora brush on me. I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes, a little bit around, and see what we can cover up. I put more on one eye than the other, I know, but there's just more spots there that I want it gone. So let's test this out. This I put here, so this concealer is really nice. It blends out really well and it feels really good on the skin. So I like this concealer a lot. It's really tacky, so you definitely have to set it down. I'm going to use my sponge and just extra secure it down. So I actually really like that concealer. It feels good on the skin and I don't find that it looks cakey underneath at all on my eyes. So to set my concealer, I'm going to use the Ciate London, which I got this in my FabFitFun box, and it is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. I love their packaging so much. It's just so pretty. Take this brush from Fenty brush, and it's a concealer buffer. I'm just going to dip it into there and tap some of it off. I don't want it to be too much. And I'm just gonna pat and rub it down. So the powder's good. It did good mattifying my concealer. So my contour isn't a new palette. I'm just using my Kat Von D Shade to Light, so I'm not going to include that because it's not new, and plus you've seen it in all my other videos. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do that. So for my bronzer and my blush, I'm going to be using the Blush Bar by Benefit, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up. The mirror arrived broken, which is really sad. Well, I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer. And then I like to use this Too Faced Mr. Right brush and just smooth that out a little bit. And now for my blush, I love to use the Luxie 516 Dual Fiber Powder Brush, and I'm going to be using this Dandelion blush that is in the palette, and apply right to the apple of my cheeks. And then work a little bit up. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I was watching a mukbang video, and I got really hungry. So I am now going to move on to my eyes. I've never wanted to do my brows because these are my natural brows and I love how they are, and I've just never played with them before. I'll clean them up, but that's it. And I've noticed that this one is not as like feathery as this one is on the end, and so I asked her, just like, I thought she was going to suggest powder or pomade or a pen or something, or a pencil I mean, but she actually suggested the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Dutch. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and so this is just going to add some fullness to my brows, and she said to start here and work my way that way to get most of the product off. She definitely tried to sell my boyfriend on the clear one that they have of this to help his eyebrows, and I was like, good luck. He is not gonna buy it just because he does not really care about his skincare and all that stuff. So my brows, I mean, they look the same to me. It kind of helps right here stand out a little bit more on this brow. So for the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette, and I'm so excited to check this out because I really love greens. These are so pretty. So for the first part of this, I'm going to take this Crown Royal brush, and I am just going to pat on this mint green onto my lids. Because there is not a light color other than this one that you could really use to just get a nice base with. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and dip into this green and apply it to my outer corner and into my crease. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that over to where it disappears. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this onto the other side and do the exact same thing. So again, just drag it down. So I'm not getting any fallout at all from this. I think I'm just going to add some nice glitter to it. I think I'm going to add this top one right here. Let's see if we can use our brush for that. So it actually does pick up really nice on the brush, but I have a feeling it's probably a lot nicer on the finger. Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. It is raining so hard outside. I wish it would just stop raining and add a little bit into the crease here. We'll do it just a teeny bit to darken it up here. We'll add it into the outer and into our crease a little bit. So I'm gonna just use my Makeup Forever concealer, and it is in the shade C6, and I'm just going to use a little bit of this to kind of carve out here if I used tape or something like that, which I've actually started. I see everybody do it, so I've started to want to try that and just put some tape on my eyes and see if that kind of helps. Then I don't have to follow in with concealer and do this step, but I don't know. This one's kind of already carved out. I'm just fixing it up a little bit. So I know this isn't completely done yet. I am going to go back in with that original light green and just get a teeny tiny bit onto my brush and just kind of calm down that end right there. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline and then do my mascara. Again, not high-end products or not new, so I'm not going to mention them. Before I do my mascara, it's not often I use liquid liner, but I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Pretty Vulgar. And I got this, and I want to say my BoxyCharm. And it's so cute because it looks like a little inkwell. And I'm going to go ahead and use this little angled brush and dip in here to get some product to do a wing line, because this look kind of calls for that. Alright, so that is as close to each other as I can get these. So I'm going to go in with the palette one more time, and I'm going to dip into that green matte, and I'm going to go ahead and put it underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go into the brown right here. I'm going to get that on here. And I'm just going to put that on this end and kind of use that to connect that eyeliner. There's a watch somewhere in this room, and it's been ticking for a while. Like, it'll do that little beep. I don't know where it is. It's slowly driving me crazy. So now I'm going to follow in with this top glitter and just put that right here in my corner. Alright, so our eyes are done, and I absolutely love this palette so much. It looks so pretty, and it's so different from what I normally wear and what I normally do with my eyes. So I really love that so much. I have this YSL lipstick in the shade 8, and I'm going to go ahead and do that and get like a nice dark lip. I hope this is going to be dark enough to go with the eyes. I hope this isn't going to throw off the whole look. Alright, so there are the lips. So I want my lips to be darker, so I'm going to go in with my MAC and Ariana Grande lipstick, and it's the Viva Glam lipstick, and I'm going to use that to get my lips a tiny bit darker. Alright, so that kind of did the job of darkening up the lips a little bit. So now the last thing I'm going to use is highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder highlighter. It is the Bronze Goddess, and I've only ever swatched and maybe given it one little test, but I don't actually remember. So I'm going to go in with my Sigma Tapered Highlight F35 brush, and I'm just going to wiggle that around in here and see if I can get some products. Take that in some more. So this is more glittery than anything. Not really getting a lot of glow for that. So I know what we can use. We can use my Fenty one. It is the Fenty Kilowatts highlighter. It's the Hustler Baby or Mean Money, and my heart stopped. I almost dropped it. So I'm going to use this one right here, the one, because I have enough glitter on my face from the Estee Lauder one. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, definitely getting a lot more from that. So this is the final look. That's the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoyed the final look and hearing about how those products work. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down below what your favorite product I used today is. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.